Hello everybody and welcome to this amazing game of Dead by Daylight. There were some huge updates to the game and I thought we'd take the time to look over the patch notes for 2.0 PTB, the new tutorial, and the store that has opened up. Before we begin, understand this information is gathered from the PTB, which is a test server. Items listed here are some things we can expect in the game, but not guaranteed. Values and availability are subject to change after official release. So first let's jump into the tutorial. There is a full-fledged tutorial that actually teaches you the basics of the game while also letting you experience it firsthand so you know what you're getting into. Additionally, for completing the tutorials, you get a hefty blood point bonus to help you start your game so you're no longer at level 1 when you go against other players. Now let's discuss the large content of patch notes that alter the balance and fix a variety of bugs that have been plaguing the game. First change is to all characters so that they automatically start with their tier 1 of the 3 teachable perks they have. So at level 1 you have access to all 3 of their perks. Additionally, perk slot level requirements have been dropped to increments of 5, so at levels 5, 10, and 15 you unlock the additional slots. There were tons of changes, almost impossible to cover in the time that I have, but I'll leave the notes up while I breeze through some of the basics and summarize the whole thing. Wraith gets a small buff as they decrease the stun time from the flashlight burn. Major palette changes were made to remove the vacuum. This has helped stop survivors from using the pallets to teleport them to safety when the killer should have gotten a hit. Layouts on the Macmillan Estate, Autohaven Wreckers, and Coldwind farm maps have been altered to allow mind games at pallet loops. They also reduce the chances of survivors spawning closely to killers. Emblem system has seen a change in values to help everyone achieve a higher rank. Dead Hard gets a new animation to show that Dead Hard is actually used. Speed boost of Dead Hard is also removed if it's used in the air. Balanced Landing gets a buff, reducing the stun time from falls regardless of exhaustion or not. Therefore, you will always mitigate the fall, but might not get the sprint burst effect. They've also made the speed boost the same at all tier levels and decreased the exhaustion time instead per tier. Stakeout gets a quality of life change that allows you to keep a partial charge when using one of the great skill checks. Normally it would reset how much of the progress you had to the next token if you hit a skill check. Massive bug fixes across the board were made. Collision detection for Huntress is massively improved, fixing areas in Lambkin Lane, generators, and vehicles for hatchets thrown. Fix the Wraith's red stain when going invisible, so it should disappear instantly when Wraith disappears. Also allowing killers to strike survivors underneath them. Huntress can no longer clip hatchets through walls to make unfair hits, doctor illusions, and match his cosmetics. Killers such as the Hag, Nightmare, and Pig were vaulting slower than other killers. This was fixed to match the 1.7 vault speed that all other killers have. Several map fixes went in effect, fixing the Pig's jigsaw boxes that would be blocked by spawned objects. Several fat shaming locations removed from several maps with overall quality improvement, with a few additional totem spawning locations added inside certain buildings in certain maps. That about summarizes up the changes for the patch notes of 2.0 PTB. Finally, we have to talk about the cash shop and the goodies that come with it. As we all know, Dead by Daylight is incorporating paid earned cosmetics and characters into the game. Killers and survivors that are both original content of Dead by Daylight will now be attainable through the store using iridescent shards. Iridescent shards have been changed on how you earn them. You get a profile level, and when you play the game, you get experience for how long your match was, with bonuses to how well you do and a first match of the day bonus. Each time you level up, you'll earn iridescent shards as a reward. There is no more cap to the iridescent shards. You could reach up to level 100 before gaining a devotion level and resetting back to profile level 1. Devotion just keeps track of how many times you reach level 100. The purpose of this is to provide you with an endless supply of iridescent shards while also giving you a way to show your devotion to the game. Devotion itself does nothing in-game and provides no rewards. It's just a tracker of how many times you hit level 100. There is a new currency, which is our premium currency, that you can get only by paying with cash, or excels are capable of purchasing all killers, survivors, and cosmetics in the game. Iridescent shards are similar, but they're limited to what they can purchase. Let's look at the store so you can see what I mean. Looking at the Dwight cosmetics, you'll see that some have 2 different prices. The yellow icon is the Oryx cells. The premium clothing and alterations will not be available with the iridescent shards, meaning you can only get them by paying cash for those items. Licensed killers and survivors are also not available for purchase with iridescent shards, and they also have no cosmetics. Behavior is working on seeing whether or not it is possible to get an agreement to get some cosmetics, but don't expect them anytime soon. If there is an agreement made, it would be months down in the line. With that out of the way, I'll take you guys through a brief rundown on how the cosmetics are labeled, and I'll take you through a quick montage of all the items. There are 4 tiers of clothing that indicate how much they will cost: common, uncommon, rare, and very rare. Very rare, which is the purple quality, will require strictly auric cells, while both rare and uncommon, which are green and yellow, will have one type of variant that is only auric cells, and then common are all purchasable through iridescence. And with that out of the way, enjoy my montage of the various cosmetics in the PTB. Hello everybody, welcome to Shopping with TydeTyme. We're going to go through the cosmetics one by one on every survivor and killer. We'll start with survivors. So this shows how many cosmetics are available, how many you have purchased. You'll see that some characters don't have any at all. That means they are the licensed characters with no additional cosmetics to buy, which kind of sucks. Now this doesn't include the alternative versions that we have through DLC and just the base alternatives, but it's just the ones that are purchasable and attainable with both auric and iridescent shards and cells. So jumping on to Dwight, here's the base Dwight. It looks good. You can also turn it around to get a good view. Starting with the very rare, these are the ones that will be purchasable only through auric cells, as it seems. These are the ones that are based on the chapter releases. So Curtain's Call is the Carnival, and so with this one, it is Fog Traveler's Snake Oil Merchant. It's very nice design. A lot of the characters have wonderful things. Then going down, there's sets of clothing. So for example, the College Days has 3 different variants. College Days 1, Campus Life, and then Prepped and Ready is a variant that you can only get through auric cells, which means this is going to be the one to show off if you've got the cash, because no one else will be able to get it. One big thing is they're hiding a lot of the good ones behind cash only, such as the Weekend Lounge and Where's Dwighty? I prefer Dwighto, but you know, I guess they got to keep it away from Waldo at some point. But they have the other types of beanies and the good pizza beanie available. You can also purchase these individually. These are full outfits, and then you have the recolors here that are just, well, the base model of Dwight, but recolors. But they don't have the recolors of every base model, because, you know, some of the characters came with various jackets at base, but it's just their, I guess, what they're intended to start with. So there's the recolors. So jump back out, going on to Meg. We have Meg in all of her glory. Her carnival outfit here, which is the Fog Traveler's Fortune Teller, and she's going around here looking good. You can purchase things individually too. Break it down into the heads, break it down into the body and the legs, but we're just gonna look at the outfits in total, as pretty much the breakdown are listed over here with the individual prices, plus outfits get a discount apparently. Whether that stays or not, it's totally unique. So again, just the various things that you get here. Good pants, nice short shorts, weird jacket. Good thing that even if you bought the whole outfit, again, it pretty much buying the whole outfit unlocks the 3 separate items, so you can mix and match these as you wish, and there's the 3 different base colors. On to Claudette. She's got some interesting ones. She's got Roving Healer, Fog Travelers. It's an interesting clothing choice. I love it. It looks like a gypsy. She's got her dice. I can't even tell what that is. Then she's got what I like to call the Velma clothing. Velma clothing not coming in orange kind of upset me, but definitely a Velma thing right there. She's got some nice hair going on here. I seen someone playing with this in the PTB. Looks lovely, but it seems there's only 2 variants of that, unlike the other characters who have 3. And then again, 5 different base colors that you can mix and match for pretty cheap. Jumping on to Jake. Jake, my man, becomes the Stranger. Stranger in the Fog Traveler's set has a wonderful jacket. I'm just gonna guess it's gonna be Monto's. I don't know why. Feels like a Monto to me. Or that one's Monto, or me. The jacket here on Born in the USA screams America, fuck yeah. Taking it. Loving it. Good stuff. That one also happens to be the variant hidden behind auric cells. But of course you have the other various kinds. Same head, just without glasses. It's glasses, facial hair, glasses and facial hair. So they kind of really hook you up with that. And you've got your off the grid, glasses, and then beanie. And then his base 5 color changes. Good stuff on Jake. Good stuff. All right, moving on to Nia. Now, poor little Nia doesn't even get a Fog Traveler's costume. I guess she already looks... I don't know how to explain it, but those are some weird booty shorts. But you know, you do what you gotta. I guess they really took some liberty with Nia. I guess I've just never been a huge fan of Nia myself. Oh, that's not that bad. Hair's not terrible. She gets a hat. They actually put some sleeves on her. That's lovely. Oh my goodness, look at it. Poor Nia. She got really left behind there. Now Ace also didn't get any Fog Traveler's costume, but he did get one of the greatest things ever. The too sexy outfit with a leopard shirt and a stash one could only hope to achieve in a lifetime. Honestly, as soon as this comes out, I'm running this whole thing. Might buy the white pants though, because look at that little smirk. But the stash kind of hides the smirk, but it's got puckered lips under it. You can't fight it. Maybe run pink shirt under it. Oh, I want to see what it looks like with the pink shirt, but I can't get it right now. And then of course, variants for his 5 base. Feng she's got 3 very rares, which make no sense to me because this is the very rare thing, and I don't know why they labeled that. Is that they could be a mislabel, but it's not part of the Fog Travelers thing, you know, chapter thing, so it's very rare. And you got your Electric Dreams. Very nice hair on Feng. She's gonna have some nifty costumes. I actually really like this jacket. Ooh, stockings on that one. Did the other one have it? No, just dirty legs. Good stuff. Alright, not a huge fan of Fangman anyways. David King, this one, I'll show you guys later before we wrap this up. But he's got the best, shirtless. Now, people always wondered why are his hands a different color. They're not. Those are bandages. So that's a bandage over his hand. Now, they kind of look like skin. I get it. Not the case. I also had to buy this because we have a Magic Mike outfit that we've done with some combination. Again, I'll show you the power. And then just more into what he is. Now, the one thing I've noticed with Davey is they didn't give him any base color changes. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The new survivor, Kate Denson, obviously is going to be lacking in cosmetics. She is the brand new survivor, and I guess she does fit the theme. She is Kate Denson. I guess she's been data mined for quite some time, so that's all the stuff she's got. And that wraps up all our characters. Just to show you, there are no cosmetics. We can only pull up poor little Lori. She does have a page, and unfortunately, it is not possible. So on to the killers. This is my favorite side. So first we have Trapper. You know, you got Trapper, plain old day Trapper. And then at night, Trapper Daddy with the beard, the amazing weapon, and those buns, hun. It's actually Muscle Man. This is part of the Fog Traveler set. Which I like is that they do have sets. It's the top name is the variant, and then the bottom name is the set. And then if you don't want Trapper Daddy because he's a bit too thick for you, you can always go down to Furnace, which is pretty awesome as well. Now, unlike the survivors, going into the individuals, there are variants that don't come with an entire outfit. For example, you have the black and red mask for the outfit here, but it doesn't come with any other body because they only have one body for it. But then, of course, they also have just base Trapper overalls, variant colors, and then also a weapon that was not available in the outfits, so they got a couple variants for it. That one is so badass. And then if you just want to buy this one, I mean, that is also a badass weapon. But just this one, it's simplicity, but the glow is everything. Moving on to the Wraith, he has the single best cosmetic in the game. So first we have Ninja Wraith. It's Grim Tidings Shadow Walker. Literally Ninja Wraith. He upgraded from mace / axe to a literal sickle knife. That is the most badass weapon. But then the best cosmetic comes in, the Wax Warlock. Oh my god. You combine this with that sword, I'll show you again later. I bought it simply because I thought this was my favorite, and this is now why I will play the Wraith. He may be low tier, he may suck, he may be second worst killer in game, but he's amazing in this outfit, and I would lose happily with that. Moving on to Hillbilly, they really didn't show Hillbilly any love, but they gave him one outfit here. It came with a raccoon hat. I like that a lot. So they changed his weapon to a pickaxe. Again, the pickaxe having variants. I actually really like the black and yellow. I like the clean pickaxes, like even the silver looks really nice, even shines. But then you got the dirty old pickaxe if you want to keep it all bloody. I really hate the bloody outfits. Not my favorite. Of course, as all other killers, they do come with the base color changes here and there. Doesn't come in outfits though, so just pay attention to that. So Nurse got some extreme love. A lot of people asking, where was the bag nurse? Well, here it is. Bag nurse. Also, if you didn't notice, guys, they all have poses now. They all do these idle poses, which I think are pretty cool. Just gives them a little bit more personality in life. So she's suffocating through a bag. The variant is now trash bag, blood bag, and then the unique variant that is Auric sells only the biohazard bag, which pretty cool, yellow items, all that stuff. Then she gets a double set here, the Until Death parts, or in Sickness and in Health, the Bride set. So Black Bride, White Bride, really cool sets. I actually really like this one, edgy as fuck. So of course, if you just want to check out the weapons, you got yourself some weapons. Headpieces. Of course now, again, they do come with the just basic color changes if for some reason you want those, or just her body. And oh, good color change. We got some nice ones. So the killer's got some love. Again, Mikey didn't get any. Now, this one's good. So let's just play Blue Hag, Cancer Awareness Hag, Shit Hag, Shittier Hag. Not sure what we're going with here. Hag Ribbon Award, I don't know. Blood Hag. I don't want to say where the yellow came from. And then you got Red Dress Hag with ponytail, which goes a little out of whack. And then you can shake the booty at your survivors. So you have windmail ponytail and twerking butt. So you can make that happen. That is a thing. And then Cabbage Patch Hag, my favorite. She is like a mystical sapling. This is actually relatively cool. Now again, if you look at it, Hag, look at her arm. It's just dangly little arm. You could individually purchase a different colored arm. I mean, what else were they gonna do? But it's really cool. Like, so you can reinforce her arm with a little petrification there, a little thickness, and then boom, thickerness. I don't know if that's a thing. And then again, yeah, if you wanted to do Hag with just the little bits, just individual colors, it's all there. So there you go, kids. That was Hag. Doctor, oh my god. Doctor, so I always bash on the Doctor, you know? I really do. And, you know, I feel bad, kinda. And then I stop feeling bad, because look how fucking happy he is. And then boom! Badass! He's got a bat! He doesn't care! Boom! More badass! A different bat. Oh, look at that pocket watch and it moves! Boom! I think that might be Hellraiser reference. I'm not sure. People are trying to say so. I don't know. And then this was the this is the unique one they showed on stream along with the Cabbage Patch Hag. So if you notice on the top, the little drone here is working on his brain while they work on his eyes. And just I want you all to appreciate how badass the Doctor looks with an aluminum bat. Just, he does not give a fuck, and I love it. Compared to his original weapon, if he just had a bat, it doesn't matter. He just takes people out, clocks them upside the head. And the aluminum's just, it's just gonna be blunt force damage. And see, but when you do the other bats, like that's wooden, that's good. But then they do the spiked one. Not a fan of that. I'm going straight for aluminum. Then they have his upgraded ones, of course, little shocky bits, and that's always good. The big news is, though, his headpieces are just eye colors. It's like contacts. I want blue glowy eyes. I want yellow glowy eyes. Orange, you can hardly tell the difference. Green, you can really tell the difference there. Red, oh god, don't stare at me like that. And like pinkish red. And then it does, these ones kind of change the bandages around his face, and then that one's the drone thing. So that's about all you got. And then his different doctor cloaks in color, they're pretty cool. So, not gonna lie, just, see, it's the, I think, honestly, it's the weapon. Give him an aluminum bat. Nothing is wrong with an aluminum bat. I think that's an aluminum bat. Don't judge me. Now, Huntress got very minimal, but a lot of love. And the attention to detail on the Huntress is amazing. Kind of a motherish feel here. She is the mama of Dead by Daylight. An amazing kind of weapon transition there, if you pay attention to it. And then, you know, if you want to get a little crazy, boom. Look at that. Survivors know you ain't here to fuck around. Grenade on your neck, you're going ham with this. Your little bear jaw here, it moves as you run at them. It will talk to them for you. Die, survivors. I'm coming for you. It's just something I like. It's just a great set of things for her. So if you just want to look at the weapons, see if you can look at the axe the best you can. Definitely, as you can see the change there, it's just a subtle change, but it's a unique looking axe. I probably love it. So the variations here, if you pay attention, is like you get antler horns on it now, and then just base with no bandages and then the bandages. So Huntress got a lot of love there. Finally, we got the clown. Yes, he's very sad. He's got only one alternative costume, of course, being a new character. He is fat, and I could just see a Santa costume coming this Christmas. Krampus guaranteed right here. But his alternative costume is amazing. Just look at the change. Look at the ugly. That's like Bozo the Clown right there. I love it. I actually purchased this immediately because it looks so much better than his basic bitch sadness. That you just need to spice up the life because he's no longer sad clown. He's fat happy clown, and he don't give a fuck. And that wraps up shopping with TydeTyme. Now we're gonna go fashion with TydeTyme. So let's go see what everything looks like. The new music, by the way, pretty cool. You guys won't be able to hear it because I muted it for my general music, but whatever. So go on to the survivors. Right. So one thing I did with David King that I said was that I mixed a couple of his premium cosmetics together. So everybody likes the shirtless Dave. Looking good there, shirtless Dave. But let's put on your Magic Mike pants and then your Magic Mike hat. And suddenly you got sex beef. Delicious. Same goes for Mr. Clown Man. You can kind of mix and match. His knife is amazing. Cool. Not the switch one. I really love the butterfly. It's really cool. Just, you know, leave the awesome weapon on and just take his ugly ass into combat. But the big thing is the Wax Warlock. Every killer main should walk away with the Wax Warlock. And then don't get the Wax Warlock axe. I bought the whole set. But take the blade and you make those heretics pay. You make them pay for a year and a half of pain. You may lose, but you made that one person die to sheer awesome. And with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for reaching this far and shopping with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow we got another Dead by Daylight video coming out in depth detail of the individual killer and survivor, so we'll have the perks covered in more depth than my preview, and then we'll go over some strategies that I've already learned and go over how to play them. I just want you all to know, you may hear that the clown is weak. It is not the case. The clown is actually very strong. People will compare him to the doctor, but he is far superior to the doctor, and I'll show you why in tomorrow's video. Thank you all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell to get that reminder, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, good game. Hello everybody, welcome to this secret end screen of Dead by Daylight. I didn't want to tell everybody this, but between you and me, for being as awesome as you are, I'll tell you a little secret that I learned from someone else. Dwight got beat up by Leatherface, and there is a black and blue cosmetic if you own the Leatherface DLC. That'll be coming out after the PTB, but you can test it out if you want to look like Dwight had a bad day. You're welcome.